What? Hi, how are you? It was giving me some message. I didn't know what it was. All right, let me make sure my volume is good. How are you on this Friday? Sorry, it's a little shaky. We're going to start out on the table and then we're going to move. I think it's already flipped. Okay, and then we're going to move to a wreath stand because this is going to be a really big piece. But so come on in. Let me see if I can see comments. Last time I couldn't see comments on my iPad, so I'm going to see if I can pull them up this time. So come on in and we're going to jump right into it. So I'm not going to waste any time. If I can see comments and I can answer any questions you have, I would love to do that, but let's just see. Why won't it like, oh wait, okay. All right, hey. All right, I have some. All right. So I think you can only comment if you're inside the app, by the way. So if you're watching through the web browser and you do want to interact, you'll probably have to join in through the app. So hi, Patty. Hi, Michelle. Come on in. I'm going to jump right into just getting a little bit with the base. So this is actually a custom order. So I have some specific sizes that I'm working with. So I can't go crazy, even though I have so many things I want to add. So hi, Darlene. How are you? Come on in. So I'm going to be very specific with what I use to make my base and all of that. We're not using any mesh or anything like that, but it's going to be a big one. So the first thing that I'm using is a swag base, and this is just a PVC swag base. I get mine from Craft Outlet, and it's craftoutlet.com. So craft with a C, and then outlet, just like you would expect.com. And this one, I believe, I saved the tag, I believe is a 24-inch white pine swag. It doesn't really say on it, it just says item number. But I'm pretty sure that's it. Actually, here. It's a 26, actually. So it's a 26-inch. So we're going to take that, and then I have a section of garland, and this is from Joann's, but you can use any kind of flock garland from anywhere, even, Walmart, wherever, even if you have some left over. And I just clipped a section off of it. This is probably about 30 inches, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it a little bit at the top here, because this is my top part, so I want it a little beefier there. And then, of course, just like a teardrop, right? It's going to go slender. So all I'm going to do is add this in the center of the swag just to have just a little bit more of something there, okay? So I'm going to use zip ties. So we haven't even used glue yet. I'm just going to use 2 zip ties, and then with the zip ties, I'm also going to twist some of the pines around themselves. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then we're going to put the Nutcracker in. So, hey, happy Friday. What y'all doing on this Friday? We just had dinner not that long ago, and now I'm doing laundry. And the boys are watching scary movies. Ugh, the season. I don't do well with scary movies. How are y'all? Like, do you like them? I can't get them out of my head. So when I go to sleep, I still think about them. And I startle very easy, so you can imagine, right? So I prefer to not watch them. So I'm glad that I'm in here with y'all making a swag while they're watching scary movies, right? All right, so I just used 2 zip ties. I want to round the base of the swag. So the swag has a nice spine that runs down the middle of it, and that's a nice wired spine. So we're going to use that to attach all of our heavy things, the majority of our items. So if it's heavy or something like that, we're going to use wire and pine tines and things like this to attach it to this metal frame. All right, so now that we have that in there, I just want it to not look like it's just, slapped in there, right? I mean, it doesn't matter, you're not going to see it, but, just give it a little bit of an effort of zhuzhing and smushing. So, Oh, see, I guess there's comments here, but not on the phone. Isn't that crazy? Now I see no comments. Hey, Mason, what's up? You don't do scary movies and your sister does? You're off. See? Bobby loves them. I don't. And one time, many, many, many years ago, oh my gosh, I don't even, did we have Garrett? Maybe Garrett was a baby. So I'm talking, this was 17, 18 years ago. He convinced me to go see Saw in the movie theater. I don't think I've ever really trusted him about a movie in a movie theater since. Like I don't think I was the same. Because of all movies, that one, oh my word. And the way, you know, you can hear the speakers and the way his voice, oh, was so creepy. Oh, I couldn't. I was like, why? And he kept saying, Heather, the director yells cut and all of the actors get up and walk away. And I was like, but it's like, you know, I got the concept. All right, so we've just kind of melded that in there, right? That made it look like one. All right, so now listen, for any of y'all, if you don't like chatty chat, you probably want to watch the replay and fast forward a whole lot. This is going to be a pretty detailed design. It's going to be a lot of elements. It's going to be a lot of attaching and things like that, and different ways of attaching things. And so this is going to take a while. So if you don't like that, this probably isn't going to be the live for you, because it's going to be a lot. So, all right. So this is our Nutcracker, right? Isn't he cute? With the pink and all of that. So I love the little like boho style feather on the top. And then we're going to play on these bottle brushes too. All right. So we're going to attach him in using good old staples, because he's basically like, kind of like, I guess, a resin probably, right? Like, is this resin or wood, or I don't know, but we're going to staple this baby. I think it's like a wood or something, or resin wood. I don't know. We're going to give it a whirl, and I'm going to use pine tines. All right. And then I thought I had 3 of these. I would prefer 3 hold, like 1 on his hat, 1 on his boot tag, and 1 on his foot. So let me grab another one. Sorry, they're right behind you. All right. All right. No horror for you. But you like Stranger Things. Okay. I don't think I watched that. That was the one, wasn't that I think I only watched a couple of shows of that. Wasn't that the one that was like, there was like this thing that kept making people in this town disappear and stuff like that, right? Didn't it start out like that? Like these boys and one of their friends disappeared or something? I think I saw like maybe an episode or 2, and I was like, that's a little too much adrenaline for me. Yes, okay, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, no, because I remember like when the mom answered that phone and she, no. So I was real happy when my husband lost interest in it. All right, so we're gonna staple this on. Pray it works. It did. All right, so this one's gonna go on his booty. The only thing is that this moves, so I might do it more on his leg. Let's see if you can see that. Because this moves, right? So I guess I could go, no, it still moves. I could go inside of it though. I can go inside of it. Let's do that. If I can get flush in there. Nope, I can't get flush in there. All right, we'll just go on his leg. It's fine. It's fine. All right, and then one more right here on his feet. All right, that works. So I'm pretty clumsy, so once I'm done, like I consider every time that I have a project like this, that I don't hurt myself, a complete success. Woo, winning, huh? Right? So now I'm just going to give it a little shot of hot glue. Just a little bit of extra something, something. And then we'll let that set and we'll twist the ties on there. So, am I going live on here next Friday if we're doing the Zoom and the crew? Nope. Nope, I'm not. I'll probably do a recording, or, well, you're in at 7, right? Or I could go live, but I could do it later, like 9 maybe. We're going to be coming to an end with the Boho Fridays, friends. I'm going to do 2 more things on a Boho Friday. One of them is going to be a design, and the other one's going to be a recap, where just kind of going over like some of the best supplies and where to get them and things like that, and just kind of like a tips and tricks around that kind of thing. And then I'm going to continue the series though, and we're going to pick up another decor theme. So I don't know, what do you think it should be? I have something in mind, but maybe you have something in mind. What would you like it to be? All right, so all I did was give that a little shot of glue, right, and just give it a twist on top. Bam. All right, now we're gonna put this baby in here because he is the biggest and main focal point, right? So we're gonna go ahead and remember, I'm working on limited size. So we're gonna go ahead and put the biggest baby in there because he's the most important part. So just going to line him up kind of down the middle. I want him straight up and down. I don't want him, he has not gotten into the eggnog yet, so he is not leaning. He is going to be straight. Right? Right, Mr. Nutcracker? You can get into the eggnog later. I don't know. He strikes me as a mimosa kind of nutcracker, so he probably doesn't even care about the eggnog. He's like, give me the mimosas. So, I can't see any comments. Darn it. I tried to reset it. Sorry, I'll just keep coming back and looking back behind me. I apologize. If I missed something and you have a question, by all means, let me know. All I'm doing right now is bringing those pine ties that are stapled in him, and I'm just tying them around. Remember that spine of the swag that I showed you? That's what we're doing. Oh, remember I said I had 3? It showed up. Darn it. All right, here. In fact, we'll go this way so you can see it. So see how I tie completely around the spine of the swag. Now this swag has a little bit of scoliosis, but it's okay. It's okay. As long as it looks straight on the other side, we're good. All right, so and now I don't cut these down until after I'm done making it, just in case something has to move. I can find them, I can untie them and twist them. All right, so let's go back to the other side. Hold on, this doesn't look like this has, there we go. This is going to be holding a lot of stuff, so you just want to make sure that your pines are kind of nice and evenly placed. All right, so that's where we're at with that. Oh, bud, you're not going to have a whole lot of, oh, we need you to be bigger. Right? All right, now let's get him. I really wanted those trees and stuff in here. They're as big as he is. We'll see if we can work them in. If we can make it grow. See, because that's what I was seeing. What I was seeing was like one like this. Maybe we can make it grow. We're gonna make it grow. Let's see. This will be a game of how much stuff can I stuff in the Nutcracker. Hi, Brooke. How are you? Okay. You said okay. You got the house clean and prepped for Christmas. Nice, Mason. Look at you. You're all ready. All right. So let's get our wreath stand out and make sure you have a good view. not forget the ribbon. All right, sorry. Uno momento. All right. All right, let's see how much we're gonna get in this baby. You be prepared to be stuffed like turkey Thanksgiving dinner. All right, I'm gonna take a couple extra clippings of this garland though, and I'm going to just glue it in kind of the sides here, just to kind of match the base. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna cut it in little clips. And we're just gonna glue it in there just to match this over here a little bit. So it's the same garland. I'm just gonna clip some pieces off of it, just like you would like clip down a flower bush, right? Mason, are you getting ready for your shows? Do you have a show this weekend? You do, don't you? I think you had a show like every weekend in a row, didn't you? You got, oh, I read that. I just want to make sure. All right. I'm gonna clip this one down one more. So we're just gonna take these and just kind of use some glue. But get these nice and nestled in there, just to kind of, you know, give it the same base. Let's go a little bit shorter. All right, we're gonna do one more on this side too. And then a little bit up here by his head. And then we're gonna add in fun stuff. But this is just kind of to make sure it's, so for ladies, you'll really understand this, and if any of you men, if you do makeup, then you'll also understand it. But it's really just like doing your makeup and prepping your foundation, right? And like, you know, doing all the right things so that your makeup looks really nice. This is the same thing. We're just making sure we're giving it the best possible scenario to turn out beautiful and full and well balanced, by just making sure that all the things are nice and full where they're supposed to. They match up. They got something to, we can stick some of our embellishments into. So, and I am using, off to the side, there is a hot glue. You can probably see the edge of it here. It's very old and disgusting, but it works. It's a hot glue skillet. Well, it's actually an electric omelet skillet. Mine is. But you can buy the hot glue Sure Bonder skillets. You can also do what I did and buy an electric skillet. That's a makeshift. Right? Whatever works. I've been using this for, I don't know, like 4 years going strong, and it works for me. Yeah, no? All right, I'm going to go a little over here. And then that one spot right there, and I think we're cooking with peanut oil after that. So I'm going to do this in 2 pieces. So first I'm going to do this piece back here. And then I'm going to put this piece in. There we go. All right, I'm happy with that as a base, right? So all we have is a white PVC base with a little bit of Joann's flat garland. All right, so now we're gonna go in with a lot of the goodies. So let's just, you know, like I said, I'm working on a size. I got so many good fun things. So we'll see how much of it we're gonna get in. So the first thing that I wanna work in is some of this like gold leaf. And this is just from Hobby Lobby. I have some things that are like from Hobby Lobby, and then I have some things that are from like Regency. It's from all over the board. So, let's see. Oh, I want to make this so big, big, big. All right, we're going to have to sadly clip it down a little. It's okay. Remember, I have size confinements. But it's okay. It's okay. We're going to make this work. So because I have to make it a certain size, I am clipping everything that I need to off of the bottom so that the top is still pretty and has that same, you know, that shape that I would have anyway, right? It's just a little shorter. And I am saving those clips because we are gonna find nice homes for those throughout this piece. We're not gonna let anything go to waste. So we can like clip these little things off and we can find places for them. Don't you worry. All right, let's do another one of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create kind of like a fan effect at the top, and then we're going to do just kind of like a pointed on the bottom. All right, it's the same thing. And then we're going to go off to this side. Anything like that like if it curls up, like clip it off, because you're gonna have so many other things, or I am anyway, we're gonna have so many other things that you don't want, you know, something like that leaf or whatever impeding it. And again, we can find a home for that, so. All right. I'm going to do one more in the middle there, kind of to make that shape. So I've got like these two kind of going side to side a little bit. So I've got one, hold on, I've got one curled out. Hold on, let's twist this one. One curled up. I'm going to do both of them like that. There we go. Okay. And then let's see how we want this one. Do we want it like this? I like that. Kind of like it coming out. Right? All right. I kind of like it coming out like that. Let's see. I like that these have basically like a two-sided look. All right, so we're going to go right down into the center of this. And I like that. I like that kind of shape. So can you see how that's going? Whoop! All right, there we go. Here, let me make sure your view is really good. Sorry about that. And then hang tight. Give me 1 second. All right. First time on my YouTube page. Hi, Dory. Nice to meet you. Hey, Lindsay. Thanks for being here, Dory. I appreciate it. We do How to Be a Boho BadA every Friday. So far, we've been doing almost all of them live. I think they all have been live. And we have, I don't know, I think we have something like 9 sessions out there. So 9 live tutorials. They're all free and they're full tutorials. So check them out. And it's really how to kind of embrace that boho style for either your home holiday or like event decor, like if you were thinking about wedding or something like that. And so tonight we're doing a Christmas Nutcracker, and we're doing a swag, and we're giving it kind of like this pink glam boho look. So I'm actually going to flip this to the downside, the opposite. And this is going to go up down under here. And we're going to bring that and make that long there. Okay. All right. Just make sure that's got a really good contact on there. All right, so now we have all those little like wings. We can definitely use these all through the sides. So, hi Stephanie, what's up, lady? Hey Misty, what's up? You feeling good? How you feeling, girl? Are you still in pain? Y'all, Misty had a surgery. So, give her some thoughts and prayers. Bet she is like feeling like garbage. Yeah, here she is, hanging out with us on the YouTubes. Thanks, Misty. Appreciate you. All right, let's find some homes for these. Wanna? You think it's gorgeous? Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, I feel better, Misty. So this is actually, I can't even take credit for this idea. This idea actually is my customer's. So I think I made it with y'all. I'm pretty sure I made it with y'all. It was one of the candlesticks, and she bought the candlestick. And it had all the pampas in it. I'm pretty sure I made it with y'all. I feel like I did. Maybe I didn't, but I feel like I did. I did it on the Boho, BadA. But she bought that, and she loved it, and she said, hey, she owns a boutique, and she was like, hey, I would really love a Nutcracker piece that is like more on the Boho side than, and you know, and I've never seen something like that. So I definitely listened to some of the things that she loves and kind of the colors, and she sent me some photos of her boutique and how she sets it up and decorates it and what inspires her. So it really helped, and found some of the supplies, and she was like, yeah, that looks good. So here we are. So we'll see what happens, right? So we're just going to build this out. There's a lot of goodies, a lot of layers. I'm just trying to use the extra pieces that came off of the first fern spray that we used. So far I've just used 1, 2, 3. I've used 4 fern sprays. And then I have one more, which is great because that'll fill in perfectly. In the other space. Okay, I'm digging it. All right, so this one we're going to cut up to use. All right, so let's keep this little piece for something else. And then let's do this one and this one. Actually, let's cut that one off too. Okay. We'll fit these 2 in. And then we'll move on to our next ingredient. Okay. So I'm going to do one here and then one on the other side. I'm going to have these kind of angled a little tilted down, right? Like in this manner. Where the other ones are kind of more up, right? And I love how they're kind of giving this like weird edgy vibe to it. Like if you can see the edges of it, it's all kind of weird and all over the place. I love that. I like things that are a little unexpected like that. Okay, and then this one. Okay. I like that. So we'll keep these to the side. I like to keep, as I'm working on stuff, I like to keep pieces, you know, little leftovers to the side, because as you get doing your ribbon work and things like that, it's really good to have these pieces to kind of stick in the middle of like any of your tufts or anything like that. All right, so let's see. I have a lot of elements. So one of the things that I really wanted to work in was at least one of these bottle brush trees. So let's see. I might have to go with I really want this one though. This is the one I wanted because I thought it looked like that, and I wanted to kind of have this one go like that, right? just keep it down here like it's at his feet. I actually don't mind that, right? I don't mind that at all. Okay. All right, so I'm going to use floral wire for this one. And we're going to go right around this vase here. Oh, look. I'm trying to keep a price tag on there. Lordy have a mercy. This came from Walmart. Yay, Walmart. So, hi Debbie. You love this. Did I use a point? Nope, I didn't. I didn't. It's a swag base. Hey Michelle, what's up, girl? Come on in. Nope, it's just a swag base. It's just I'll catch you up. All we did was a white 26-inch PVC swag base, and we used a little bit, just a small section of a Joann's budget flocked garland. So nothing special. I beefed up the base. I used just a couple zip ties with that, right? And then let's see. Then once I had it, and then I got the Nutcracker on, and then once I got the Nutcracker on, we did go in and glue in just a couple of extra little pieces of the garland to just make sure it's a good base. And then we just went in with some of that gold fern from Hobby Lobby, and that's it so far. That's all we've done. All right. All right, now I'm going to get this in here first, but the idea is that it bends away from that one. Like I want that one that way and this one this way. And then once I get it wired in, I'll probably give this a nice little dose of hot glue and let that sit there. But let's get it wired in first. It is a little bit of a game of like holding something while feeding in. So you're like holding something, but grabbing something with your fingers and then, yeah, balancing. Okay, great. I think this is going to be a good snug fit. So before I get that taut, I'm going to do the glue right here. Make sure that stuff doesn't drip on my hand. Okay. And now go back to this. All right. There we go. Oop. And all I'm doing is just twisting it back here, the wire, to twist it off. All right, so I'm going to hold this for a second just so it, you know, that glue has a chance to kind of settle. And it's wired to the, excuse me, to the back and to the, and I always, everything that we're attaching will always go around that main wire of the swag. Okay. All right, I think that looks, I can't believe we actually fit the dang tree in there. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm all right with it. What you think? Hi, Debbie. Hey, there you go. You met. It's beyond what you imagined. We're getting there, Debbie. We're getting there. All right, so let's see. Little by little. So I have poinsettias, but you know what? I'm not sold on those poinsettias more than I am the other elements. So let's put that to the side. I definitely want these ferns. And I definitely want some palm, because you gotta have a little palm. And I kept the palm natural, Debbie. I decided to not spray paint any of it. So let's beef up a little bit more around those edges. We have some more goodies to add. I got actually lots of goodies to add. So I'm going to work in some of this. So I just wanted another kind of fun gold element. And this looks a lot like coral. And I've used this in some of like my coastal pieces, but it's just beautiful how it's kind of like asymmetrical, but symmetrical, if that makes sense. Like it's, you know, nice even size, but it's kind of got this weird, like all these weird, anyway, I like it. So I figured I could use just a couple of those. I was thinking maybe just a couple around the edges here and up around the top. So nothing crazy, and I don't want to clip them out, like clip them down. So we'll just find a couple of homes for them. Okay. And what I'm really going for is, because this is going to be hung inside a store, right? Inside Debbie's boutique. So what I really want is that there's all kinds of layers of interest, so that if somebody shops her store several times within the holiday season, every time they look at it, I want them to see something different. I want Debbie to see something different when she looks at the wreath, the swag. So that's just kind of the idea behind that. So don't be afraid to mix up. And I think the most forgiving style with mixing and matching is boho, because if you look up boho and what it means, it is truly like an eclectic collage of all kinds of textures, textiles, cultures, all the things, right? So it's completely normal to be mixing and a matching, right? So I like that down there on the ends. And then I have another one. Actually, I think I'm only going to use like maybe 2 more. Just like I did here, I think I'm going to do it at the top up there. How is it? Hey, Dawn, what's up? It was very, very hot. And I really enjoyed seeing like some of my old work friends, and because that event that I go to there is the one that it's a part of the company that I used to work for all those years. So I get to see a ton of people that I've known for many, many, many years. So that was a lot of fun. And we had fun at our party. We did like a little party at Margaritaville, and we did music trivia. So you know I had some fun with that, and then karaoke. So you know I had a good time with that. So it was fun. And the group that went with work was a fun group. So I had a good time. Thanks for asking. All right, so got that little piece up there. We're going to go over to this side, and then that's all we need of this. But gosh, it's hot there. Holy cannoli. I was like, what is happening? I didn't drink while I was, well, that's not true. One night we went out to dinner, I did have a margarita, but I nursed that margarita. I didn't even drink the whole thing. And it's because I couldn't get enough water. I think I just stayed with a water bottle. I had one of those huge ones from the airport, and I think I filled that thing up like 6 or 7 times a day, and I hardly used the bathroom. Like, that's how hot it was. It was so hot. It's always hot. Yeah. I was like, what is happening? Wait, is this hell? Ah, like, spoken like a true northerner, right? I'll tease it. All right, so love that. Now we have a lot of gold going on, so we're gonna balance that out with some pink. Let's bring in some pink. So I'm gonna bring in rose gold and then some pink phoenix fern. So this is gonna have a lot of little. So this is gonna be some of the rose gold that we're gonna use, and this is gonna look so good with the bottle brush tree and the pink in him. And then we're going to use just a little bit of this phoenix fern. All this pampas I have, this is going to be hilarious. Right? Welcome to Texas. I was like, what is happening? Yeah. What is happening? That was funny. But I love, I enjoyed the river walk. I walked up and down, like quite a bit. That's probably why it was so hot, right? Because I kept walking. But that was nice. And then, yeah. That was really all I saw was like our party and the convention center. Because, you know, that's all you do. And then that little area where you could go eat. That was pretty much it. Because that's all you do is work. And I leave on Monday for another work event. I'm not gonna have a voice by next week. Because my voice is already like weak. Like next week I'm gonna sound like a rocker. Hey Jeanette, what's up, lady? Glad you're in here. What you doing on this Friday night? What you making? All right, so we're getting into some of the fun pinks and some of this. So let's get some of these sparklies. Now I got these from General Wholesale a couple years ago. So I really don't know if you could get something like these again, but I have seen similar kind of rose gold picks and things like that in Hobby Lobby this year. They might not necessarily look exactly like this, but they'll be the same color. They have rose gold. They have rose gold, some of those like cluster picks where they look like the balls that have all the like kind of like the chunky glitter on them, so to speak. But it's not the kind that sheds if you're a anti-glitter person. Which right now I look like an absolute showgirl, so I'm literally just shining with glitter. It's all in my hairline. It's everywhere. So, all right, we're gonna work this around. I'm gonna start with the phoenix fern. I'm gonna start at the top. I usually work around the crown, and then I'll work around the bottom, and then I fill in the sides. So I keep it in 2 pieces. So each of those, this phoenix fern, I have 1 bush, and it has 3 stems in it, and each of the 3 stems I cut into 3. So I have 9 cuts, right? So I'm gonna probably work 3 at the top, 3 on the bottom, that gives me 6, and then I'll take those other ones and I'll clip them up and use them on the sides, okay? So just kind of being aware of like how much product you have so that you can evenly space it out and make it all work with your colors, right? So we got some pink at the top. I'll do this other side as well and then go right behind it. Actually, this is a nice long stem. I think I'm gonna go at the top with this one. I'm gonna bring this, you know, so it's kind of like through and through. I don't necessarily want it all to look like it's behind. All right. And then this one, I'm gonna go more like here. Just playing with it and make sure that it kind of looks like it's nice and evenly spread. All right, and I'm gonna do the same thing around the bottom. You just finished a royal, ooh, Michelle, that sounds beautiful with Derica's pattern. Ooh, that sounds so pretty. Yeah, that pattern, that was a nice one. You're making pork chops and zucchini, that sounds so good. Jeanette, I made tacos. And I left the oven on because I want cookies. So that's probably what I'll be doing when I get off here. is making some cookies. So, pork chop sounds so good. I think I'm gonna make baked turkey with mashed potatoes and maybe like some kind of, I don't know, probably like string beans or something like that for Sunday supper. And all the kids come over. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But your pork chops got me thinking. Oh, I read that one, yep. That royal blue nutcracker, Michelle, sounds beautiful. Blue is one of my favorite colors for Christmas. I know people love traditional, but I really love blue. Even that cobalt blue, I love that. All right. Okay. All right, so now I have these 3 pieces left. Oops. Get my stuff together here. And I think I'm going to clip these up individually. And we're just going to go in on the sides here and just find some little homes for them. Then we're going to repeat the same process with that rose gold, these rose gold picks, the glitter picks. Okay. Put these down, do the same thing. Here. Now I'm making sure that everything that I glue is matching up to like those pines, because those pines are plastic, so that glue is going to do, you know, it's kind of melt and just adhere to it. All right, the last 2. So these, I'm going to keep going along those sides up to the top. And I'm going to keep these still facing down. Even though I'm getting towards the top, I'm not going to have these kind of facing up. I still want that look of kind of them all draping down, right? And you could do it the other way if you wanted to. It's basically, that's kind of like your transition point and a wreath. No, it is. I mean, it is your transition point. It would be just like in your wreath. So if you chose to have this kind of where things were starting to fan up, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, I like that. So now let's go in with some of this. You like it? You've got me hooked on Phoenix Bird. I know, and I'm out of some of the colors. I'm trying to find it, and I've seen it, but it's awful pricey compared to what I'm used to paying. I'm spoiled. So I've been holding off, but it's on my list. Oh, I know. I've got a ton of it in like green and like blue and stuff like that, but I want more of the tan, and I really loved that cream. Oh my word, that cream was marvelous. And I love pink and the purple. The purple is really pretty. All right. So we're just adding in some of that rose gold, and you can already see here, that feels loose. It was like a little 2-parter. So I want to make sure it doesn't. Okay. I'm going to make sure it's got a firm hold. All right. Oh, I'm going to be just showered in glitter. What is that song? Cover me in sunshine. Cover me in glitter. Right? All right. So now I'm just going in like little singles. I'm just dipping the end of it in hot glue, and I'm just letting it find some pine and just match them right up. And then just giving it a bend, right? So it's kind of got like this natural arch. We're gonna keep working that all around. So what we're coming up with, little crazy. Is it the same texture as pampas? This? No. That? Oh, wait, phoenix fern? Phoenix fern or pampas? I mean, phoenix fern is not. Here, I can show you some green. So phoenix fern looks like this, where, so it's like, it looks more like a wheat, right? Where, and it's plastic. Is that was, yeah, the phoenix fern. And then where pampas, here. So this is faux pampas, but even real pampas is way more, like it's got all the plumes. So it's way more feathery. Where this is, to me, a lot more like weedy. Do you know what I mean? So if you see them side by side. But if you are getting into like the boho look, this is way more easy to work with because it's tameable. Like you can bend it, it can do all the things. Where the pampas, you truly have to let it have a mind of its own. We're going to try to work with some pampas in this, so you're going to see. I might just do it at the very top and the very bottom because honestly, I don't, like, it's already getting, like, this is already the width. This was my width that I was given, so, yeah. So I might just do it at the top and the bottom, but we're going to try and work it in because I think it's going to be beautiful. Is the pink plastic? Yes, yes. This is that. I didn't have any more pink to show you, but so that green is the same exact thing as this pink. This, wait, this is not. This is like a glitter pick, if that's what you were talking about. But this phoenix fern in here, yes, is exactly like that green. It feels just like it. It's plastic. It's bendable, malleable, however you want to like call it. I love it though. Very easy to work with. Very, very easy to work with. All right, so I'm just going down here. I feel like I have like glitter and flocking in the back of my throat right now. Huh. There we go. I need to make sure I got up in that greenery enough. All right. And then we're gonna go in the middle. So we're just sprinkling around this pink, just like we did with the phoenix fern. We're doing it with the glitter pick too, with that rose gold. And it's gonna make everything sparkle. Oops. Pardon my head, sorry. I just gotta find those pines on the edge. Okay. And I'm gonna go over here too. All right. All right, I love that. A lot of that pink worked around. Okay. All right, let's leave some of this to the side. Okay. Now, and I have this kind of pampas. So I could work that in at like the top and the bottom. I'm not sure though. It's a little more like tanny than I wanted. Let's put that to the side. I definitely want these and these gold fern things. So we're gonna have some fun with that. And then we're gonna have some fun with some foxtail. Yum! Right? So different textures. And then, let's see. I'm gonna add in some of these, like little gold. I'm gonna add them around here. And then I have some of this that I just thought maybe it would look fun around the edges. So we'll see. And then I've got all kinds of little things to add. I've got the gems that I want to nestle in, just like tuck them in. So, but we've got to add this kind of stuff first before we can nestle in those little added touches and embellishments. So it's really all we're doing is adding a lot of layers and then a few embellishments. But it's going to make it look really nice and grand, I think. Okay. All right, the first thing I want to add are these little ferny things. Oh, look at these. I love the movement on them. So we're going to clip this up and add these to the sides. So like I said, this is a detailed one. If you are looking for a quick project, and we have had those in our Boho Fridays, but if you're looking for a quick one this week, you're not getting it. It's a long one. It's a long, detailed one. Lots and lots of elements, a lot of layering, and all of the things. So, oh, I love that, how they're like, look, I love that. I love when things move. Now, I always do the movement test. If any of you buy ribbon from Amanda with Joyce Elaine Designs, when she does like her ribbon sales, she always does the ribbon bounce test where she bounces the ribbon, and I do like that with picks. Like the pick move test. All right, I'm going up at the top with this one because it's a little bit longer than that one I used down there. All right, so I love that. And this is the same cut as that, so we're going to go on the other side with this one. Like that one's longer here. Hold on. The stem is like a little bit longer than that one was. I like that. I like these gold pieces. I'm going to save this for maybe some of the ribbon. And we'll cut up this one. Yeah. No problem. No problem. Happy to give you all the little tips, right? All the little tips. I keep pulling these little things off. I like pampas. I really do like pampas. It can definitely be intimidating. It has a mind of its own, and you know, yeah, there. That's the best I gotta say. What, like Forrest Gump said, and that's all I gotta say about that. No, but yeah, it's just, it can be intimidating, but it is also very beautiful. It's very beautiful when it's used well and all of that. This stuff is fabulous. Okay, I'm gonna keep going on this side. And I'm just giving everything a nice healthy dose of blue. I don't want it to worry about not finding its home or losing its home. So, You just did a beaded wreath. Oh, wait, with some, oh, you love the bottle brush tree. Thanks, Terry. Wait, and with some fall 60919, 60919, sorry, and 5 small pieces of pampas. Oh, oh yeah, Michelle, I saw it. Wait, didn't I see that? Was that the one it was like an orange with like a blue, right? And you posted it? Wait, hold on. Nope. I'm mistaking you with Michelle LaFonda Wreaths Michelle. She posted that wreath with the beaded wreath, right? With the orange and the blue, right? I think. Oh no, it was you from. Okay, all right. Now I just confused myself. Wait. Are you Michelle LaFonda Wreaths Michelle, but your last name is different on here? Or is it just a sheer coincidence that you both? Because Michelle's last name is not Firkins on Facebook, right? But your last name isn't Firkins on Facebook, right? Am I going crazy? Did I just forget? Bulldog moms. Yeah, no. So I was thinking Michelle LaFonda Reese. See, and Michelle, I'm telling you, listen, Michelle with LaFonda Reese made a beaded hoop wreath with a little bit of I don't think it was 60919 though, but it was like a little bit of orange with a little bit of blue pampas. Is so funny. No, that's another Michelle, but it's so funny that both of you have the same name and you made a similar beaded hoop wreath. So there you go. See, I knew I wasn't like crazy. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. Right? Look, I know my girls. I remember seeing that wreath and loving on it for both of you. I think that's awesome. Do y'all know each other? Are you friends? That's cool. Michelle squared. I love it. All right. Let's go in. All right. So I'm going to go in with one more here. And then I'm going to hold off. I got one more cut, but we're going to hold off on that. I'm telling you, this, I love this. Y'all, I really love this. This has got a really nice touch to it. I would use this even beyond Christmas, this gold. Like, that would be really pretty in fall, too. All right, I'm really digging this. Okay, so I've got one cut left of that. I feel like I need to add some of this. They just fab, and they kind of go with this hat. All right, let's go in with some of this foxtail, because this is like a, ooh, what's that, right? That's right. I love having elements like this. This comes in this cream. It also comes in a brown. I've already used the brown, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, come on, hands. There we go. All right, let's put this up. Okay. You mean you could literally stop right here? I know I could. I know I could, but I'm not gonna. She said she wants a glam. Over the top, she said glam. I thought, okay, I got you, boo. I got you. Yeah, I have things to add, but they are small elements, and they're going to be like embellishments that are going to be tucked, right? So they're going to be small things that are more like hidden. So what I mean is like a little gem like this, right? We're going to tuck it. And then I've got like a gold gem, right? So we're going to, something like that. But then I've got these very small beads, kind of like the garlands. I'm going to work those around as well. So, and then I still have some ribbon I want to work in here. It's not going to be a bow or anything like that, but I am going to have like a little bit of tails and stuff like that. So I know it's a lot. It's a lot. But we're going to make it work. We're gonna make it work. All right. Love these cream foxtails. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I told Mel with Surrey Circle Home, she's like, I'm gonna find you some foxtails. I'm like, yes, please. So, do it. Do it. I need them. I need them. Right? So, you gotta go. You're loving it. Yay! Thanks, Deb. Have a good night. I'll show you a finished photo tomorrow. All right. I'm gonna go up at the top. Jeanette, are you working on any kind of attachments or anything right now? What you got going on, lady? What's going to be new for like your I've been loving your Christmas wreaths, and I saw you say like this is your season, like it gets you all in your mojo. So I love that, right? When there's something that gets us like wanting to create, and we don't even have to think about it. Right? How about the rest of you? What's like, is this your time of year? Do you love to decorate for Christmas or design for Christmas? Is this your time? All right. So I'm going to go with this last pair of two. This one's going to go. All right, so now I have these 3 singles. I want a little more up here for him, a little more cream up there. Because we're going to be nestling jewels and stuff down here. So let's go up here with these. Oh. A little bit of glue on me. All right. So I know it's a lot of ingredients and stuff, but it's really just, kind of balancing these little pieces, all of these little extra small things, what makes it look just so like cool and unique, right? So I've got this one extra one, and I don't know, probably up there, right? That's where I'm feeling like it needs to live. So let's do it. All right, I like that. You bestie, you're finally scheduled for, oh, I love that, Jeanette. I know you've been struggling with that. You made one small attachment. It's been a big struggle with the arthritis and yours. Well, I love that. And Christmas is your favorite, Michelle. I love that. Michelle, Jeanette, I know that that has been a pain, literally a pain for you, and I'm so happy that there's some kind of a light possibly at the end of the tunnel for you. So good. Hopefully soon you can be creating with a clear mind and you won't be riddled with pain, right? All right, so now what we're gonna do is I have quite a few of these, but there are like spots that I want. Should I do them now? Okay, no, I'm gonna hold on to them. We're gonna go in with some of these little embellishments because they're gonna take up a little bit of space. Oops. We're not gonna do that. That's good. Okay, I'm not going to do that. All right. Okay, I'm talking myself around my stuffs. So I've got a couple of these pink finials that we're gonna work in. I'll just go with 2 for now. I have a gold gem, a small gem, and then like a diamond colored gem. So the idea is that we work some of these in here. And so I'm thinking like, let's just look at placement real quick. Probably like that there, and then maybe like one of these up there, kind of like that, where it's kind of off on a diagonal, and then we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, friends. Let's just keep going. Let's go. Right? All right, I'm gonna use a pine tie. There we go. So I'm just going to go right through the little hole that's right here. And we're just going to twist this around. We're going to find this home right in here. And then once we have a nice home, we'll give it a good shot of glue to also help it kind of sit there, right? And not just, but we're going to wire it in first. So there we go. And we're attaching it to, so kind of like that, right? There it is. And I'm attaching it, whoop. Oh, let me finish my sentence. Haha. To that, I'm going around that center spine. That's what I'm doing. Ooh, there's so much stuff in there. There we go. Okay, finally found it. Just kidding. Right? Just kidding. All right, now let's give this a little bit of glue just to kind of help it, right? Just to help it suggest where we want it to be. All right. So we got one like that. And then let's see, we've got a clear. So there we go. We could do the pink up here. That is kind of cute, the pink up there. Like that, right? And then could do the and we could actually just go with those 3 so that we had the diamond, the pink, and that, and I like that they're all 3 different. I think I'll do that. All right, we'll do that. Okay, so I'll put this one back. And I like that it's like that. So that one will glue in. This one we're going to attach in the same way. Pine tie around that little center. Like this. And we're going to feed this in right up here. So it was up around his head, right? So just go around the back. There we go. I'm not tall enough, friends, so I have to take it off. Sorry. Oh, it was the one that I just had nestled in there. I was like, what was that? Okay. All right, we got that one in. All right, let's go back up. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna give that, whoop, oh, some biscuit. That was a palm. Oh well. All right, let me. That on there. All right, okay, that works. I like it, I like it. All right, let's get this one back. And this, I'm just gonna take the end off of it. I'm just gonna dip this in glue. And I'm gonna nestle that right into those pines. Just how I just had it. And it's just gonna melt right into it, so. There we go. Okay. All right. I have this right. There we go. Okay. All right, so now let's keep going. All right, so this we're done with. I ixnayed the poinsettias, which was never sold on those poinsettias anyway. All right, I just have a couple of things left. Let's see. Kind of now I do want a pink one. Nah, I don't know. No. I'm looking. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm just going to do a bow at the bottom of his feet. That's what I think I'm going to do. And in fact, I think I might even staple the bow to this. Like, I think that's might that's might. What am I saying? That may be how I do it. I think that's my, I'm feeling that. I am feeling that. Okay, all right, let's keep going. Sorry, I'm like daydreaming. Okay, so I want to work in a few palms, not a lot, just a few. I think I might just pair them up, kind of like I did last time, right? And I might just do a couple up here and then like a couple tucked down here. Okay. All right. All right, so let's go farther down here with these two. Oh, the laundry's done. You know what I'll be doing after this, right? Folding laundry, right? And then I'm just going to pair that one up right there. Cut this just a little bit shorter. Okay. The bugaboo about working with the dried stuff is that it doesn't bend, so you just have to keep going until it is like, oh yeah, that's where you want me. Okay, and now I'm going to use glue back there. Oops. Okay. And then we'll put there. See, I was afraid to push too hard. There we go. I like it better, kind of a little snuggled in there. But you got to be ginger because you can snap these things. So I don't want to I don't want to be forceful, but I want to be forceful. I don't want to be forceful, but I want to. Let's just do what I say. We won't have any problems here. But that just does not work when you're working with this kind of stuff. So, all right, so I want the same kind of little fan thing. Maybe like, okay, I kind of like that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and glue those. Hold on, I'm gonna take this out because it's too close to that finial. And I don't want it to be the same exact shape right directly, like right next to it. So let's at least go down a little bit. There we go. And then let's go in here. There we go. So I like that. Okay. So we got a little palm mixed in there. Nothing crazy. So, I don't know. We'll keep it out. We'll see, right? All right, so I do want to go in with some of these pomegranates. I love kind of just that look, right? So I only got 2 of them, so we're just going to cut them up so we can sprinkle them around. All right. We're just working a lot around our edge right now because that's really the real estate that we have left. So, just kind of adding them. Hi, Ginger. What's up? What are you doing? Thank you. Like the palm? Thank you, Jeanette. It's like all these little, it's the little things, right? The little touches. And it does take time to do, you know, add all of these little elements. But I tell ya, it does make for a very pretty piece when you're done. Right. I can definitely tell that that is where the pampas is going to go. So I love that I can already tell where I'm going to put it, and that way I don't feel lost when I go to bring it in. Because that's going to be fun. All right, this is the only other little pomegranate that I had. Okay. And we'll work this in. Let's see. Let's do another piece up here. And then let's work these last 2 pieces on each side down here. So like, we'll go down here. And then also over here. All right. All right, I like that. Okay. now, let's see. So I was thinking with these, I was going to clip them in like 2 sections. That's what I was thinking. So I could, so I'm just going to take the end of this garland, just like I would in like a Christmas tree, right? I'm finding the pine tine in there. Okay, and now I'm just going to weave this. So I'm going to flip it so we have it in like pieces. Let's see. I don't want the garland to break in pieces. I'm trying to like, there we go. All right. I think I want it more in like little cuts instead of like draped. So I think I might drape the pearls though. So let's see what happens. I'm probably going to cut this and yeah, there it goes. I knew it was going to break some of it, but that's fine. It's going to have to. All right, and I'm just going to tie a knot in the end of this just to make a new one, right? There we go. Okay. So there. I just kind of wanted it to look like it was like strings of. All right, hold on. Let's take these off. Hold on. I don't want these to go all over the floor because I got, you know, my cat and my dog. Okay. So let me tie this. I'm going to do the same thing. Wrap this around a pine tine on the other side and just drape it down. All right, ready? So, maybe like over here. All right, let me move to the side so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So I was just kind of, I like how that looks like it's a part of the tree. All right, let me see if I can find like a little pine tine or something in there to, there we go. So that's, yeah, there we go. Okay. And then I'm just, this is just like wire, or we'll just trim that. There we go. Okay. Not bad. Okay. Now, you know what I could do with these? Well, wait, we're going to put the, I could put these in the tree. We'll see, right? But that wouldn't be a bad idea if we glued those in the tree. All right, so I have this one. Now this one I don't think I want to cut up. This is more like pearls. And so let's see if I can make it. I'm just playing around with it now to see. It's Sugar Plum Fairyish. Thanks. Is that, did I see Brandy on? Hey, Brandy, what are you doing? All right. I want it to look like. Actually, I wish this was ended right here. I wish this ended right here. Actually, this is where we're going to end it. Oh, see, they don't come off. Oh, okay, so that's better. See, I can clip these. Actually, I like it just like it is. I don't think it needs any more. I can save this. I can actually, you know what? I'm going to send this to her so she could like lay it on like a table. You know how like you would do beads or whatever? I'll send this piece to her. Okay. All right, so I'm going to dig in that. All right, let's see. Where are we at? I told you this was going to be a long one. This is a pretty detailed one. I mean, this is probably the most detailed that we're going to do here. We do big stuff like this inside the Candy Crew Design School, but I mean, this is like a lot of detailed stuff. This is a big over-the-top piece. Not a lot of people are going to probably go this crazy with, you know, your elements and stuff, but it's good to show you what's possible, right? All right, so these little ferns right here, do you see how amazing and like how you can just, and that look at that look in the end when you give it that turn, that twist. So we're going to add a couple of these in there. We're going to start at the top. We're just going to work these in just so that they have like a nice little, like you can see them, right? And I like to give them like that bend, because the more you bend it, the more you can see the little detail in them. Okay, so we'll do the same thing on the other side. Oh, there we go. Sorry, said I was reconnecting. I'm sorry, are you here? Sorry, I don't know why I have all the bars. I don't know why my internet's flaking. All right, we're going up through the bottom with some of these fun ferns. Look at all of that stuff. Whew, Lord. All right. We're getting to the home stretch, friends. If you're like, oh my word, is this ever going to end? Well, yes. We could have stopped several ingredients ago. Our friend Jeanette pointed that out. You know, there was stopping points before, but this is really supposed to be over the top, over the top. So I'm understanding my assignment, right? All right. So I love how, now remember, I'm gonna put my bow here, so I'm not gonna invest any more. What do you want to call it? Inventory up there, but I do want to come up here, like around these, like have some real fun, edgy ferns up here. So. And probably some of these, just so that I can kind of control how they droop a little bit. So. Hang tight. I'm gluing. And then this one I'm going to have sit up here. Just so it looks like it's kind of draped. And remember, I'm going to put the bow up here anyway. I just want it to look like it's, you know, like it's draped around. Okay. All right, so let's see, we did that one up there. So let's do one over here. Okay. All right, I like that. Definitely use something on the sides. Let's see what I got here. So, okay. Just making sure I have those. Okay. So, let's see. What do I have left? I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. I have my bow, and I have pampas. I'm liking it. What are you thinking? We have a bow, pampas. What are you thinking? You love it? Over the tree? Yeah. Oh, you like that? Yeah, thanks. And I have some little these, and I'm thinking about, I don't know, I might try to glue them in. We'll see. We'll see. I got a couple little extras. All right, so bow, bow, bow. All right, we got that. And then, let's see, the pampas. All right. Where is the pampas grass? So, I have, oops, sorry. Why am I saying sorry? I dropped batteries. I'm pretty sure they didn't feel it. So, let's see. Ugh. I'm thinking that I don't know how much higher I can go though. I might cut some plumes. I might just cut some plumes. That's probably what I'm gonna do. All right, we're gonna cut some plumes. So when you get pampas like this, right, you can keep it like this, but if you find the breaks where all your plumes are, you can cut them off in smaller bunches, right? So that's what we're gonna do. Actually, I'm just gonna split it in two. I think that's good. Whoops. Hey, Robin, what's up, friend? You said you too. Hi, Lee. Oh, you too. Oh, you're talking to Jeanette. What's up, Robin? What you doing, my friend? We're playing with some pampas tonight, Robin. All right. All right. Let's see what we got here. Lord, I got a mess. Lord, I got a mess. Okay. That sound like like Falky. Okay. Anybody watch that show, Perfect Strangers? Bucky. All right. I need my stool. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to be Candy for a hot second because I can't. There's no way I'm gonna get up there to get this pampas in there. All right. All right, y'all. You're gonna be seeing my tuchus for a minute. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Oops. Oops. All right. I'm going to work in some of the white up in the middle. That's what I'm leaving space for. But the only place that I have to work with here is the height, because I've already maxed out my width. That's what I tell my pants. The only thing I got here is height. I've already maxed out my width. You know what I mean? All right. So now we're going to take some of that white and we're going to go in at the top. So before I'll step down, but we're going to cut it up just like we did the other. And that's how we're going to work the pampas in there. I mean, it is up there, y'all. Girl! Hey, Angel! What you doing? What are you doing, my friend? How you been? Girl! Did you see my butt? No, I'm teasing. I had my own little like karaoke jam in my car this morning. Oh Lord, I was jamming. I was like, I hope nobody interrupts my concert. Right? Okay. There we go. Found one break, and now I'm gonna break that one into two. Like, people trying to ruin my flow. I'm like, now listen. I feel like that is way. Let's see. I feel like one thing is not as even as the other here. There we go. All right, let's see. Oh, it is. Not that bad. Okay. We're going to cut this end down a little bit more, though. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. We're going back up. We're going up. All right, here we go. Oh, gosh. Now, look. If I fall, you can laugh. But can you just make sure I get help before you get, like, real, like, you know, into the laughter? Okay, just make sure I'm, you know, if you hear grunting, we're good. And that's my sign I'm okay. If you hear grunting, we're good. We're good. We're golden. Okay? Okay. Okay? Oh, gird. Oh my gosh. Look at my pants. Oh my gosh. I look like I have just rolled in a snowball. Holy cow. Alright, well, I'm only going to be able to do the bottom if I move this out. So, here we go. This might end up being too long, but we're going to do it. Okay. Alright. My little beads. Oops. Okay. Alright. Alright, because we got to do the same thing to the bottom. Okay. Okay. So, can you see it? Did I just totally change the view for you? I did, didn't I? Hold on. I'm going to move you back. Get back. Get back. Get back to where we both belong. Y'all know that song, right? Back. Hey, hold on. I'm going to tilt it up now. Girl. We got 911 on speed. Oh, okay. You did not have faith in me. You were like, yeah, she gonna fall. Thanks a lot. All right, we're almost done, y'all. All right. Some biscuit. What did I just step on? Oh, plastic. No, we're good. We're good. All right, so we just got these few things of pampas to add. I'm gonna only add like 3 to the bottom. And so if any of you are wondering what I'm making this is for a boutique. So this is going to be inside. And I'm just keep working on like spreading this. I want those to kind of like mix into each other. Okay. All right. Let's add some of this on the bottom. All right. And then we have this one. I love that y'all got 911 on speed dial though for me. I love that. I love it. It's like you know me, you know? It's like Heather, I know you want to think that you're, you know, cool like FloJo, but you're not. You're gonna be on the floor. You know? You're gonna be on the floor. Ooh, felt that glue. Oh yeah. That came and got me. Alright. I'm gonna go in the middle. This is my last piece of the pink. And then I'm gonna cut up some of that white. So it's kind of, oh, it just kind of has it at the top and the bottom, which I am not hating. I am not hating. But you know what? I do see. Hold please. Just a little something that's not very pretty to me. I can see the stem of the palm. So remember some of those leaves I said I still had? There we go. That's where we're using one of them. All right. All right, let's take this and get the other half of this. This is that one. I used one of the white, and then I had 2 of the pink. That's what I've used in pampas. I just cut them up. So not bad. So we got this, and then this. Kind of don't. Yes. Vegas showgirl Nutcracker style. Moulin Rouge. Ooh, yes. I see it. I like it. I ain't hating it. I like the Moulin Rouge. Yes. I'll take it. I think we can go. We got some spots to cover. I will take it. All right. This is going on the bottom. Right in the middle, or right, oh, right on the side here. Sorry. So we got like the pink, then some cream, then some pink, then some cream, then some pink. That's kind of how we did it, right? So it's kind of alternating around. It does have like a very Moulin Rouge. I love that. Oops. Right, a floral wire, because you know, we just can't have a design without throwing floral wire at ourselves. I am not hating it. It definitely has that Vegas showgirl feel because of the top, like her headdress, their headdresses. Now I have other pampas, so I have to see what she thinks, because I could like sprinkle some little like pieces like this through. If she wanted. But I kind of like it the way that it is. All right, let's go in. I like it because it's big and showy. So let's do our ribbon. These little dry palms, like they're always brittle and stuff on the ends. There's really nothing you can do about it, but it is what it is. Exactly, yes, like the headdress. Yes. I don't know, I'll see what I think about like cutting up that other pampas and maybe mixing it in. But all right, let's do our bow. So let's see. And then I just want to make sure like some of these, like I'm going to cover up a lot of the greenery. I don't want that exposed either, so we'll go through and do that too. I got like little clips that we can work through. Okay? So, all right, let's go in with, this is ribbon that I got from Michelle Lawrence. When we were at the Candy Crew, she came with some goodies and was selling it. So I'm going to use this with some of the mohair. And then I'm going to use just some of the velvets, right? And this is the only mint I am using other than the Nutcracker. That's it. That's the only place I brought in mint. So that's what we're doing with the bow. So nothing crazy. All right. Let's just do a, and like I said, I am kind of picturing putting the bow like right here. I think that would be pretty. This ribbon is amazing. Oh my gosh. With the jewels, just stop it right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You want to see some pearls dripping down the bow. Oh, I have some left over. That is so funny that you said that, Angel. Like, I have some over here. We can do it. We can do it. All right, let's see what this looks like. Okay. All right. Oops, sorry. Oh, cutting this ribbon is hard. It's so nice. All right, let's go in with the mohair. So you can see what we have here. We just kind of have a traditional 2-loop and long tail bow. We're going to do the same thing with some mohair. I'm going to match that. So some long tails. And then 2 loops. this mohair just has, oh my gosh, it's like, I just love the movement and stuff in it. I've used it quite a few times, like fall pieces, but I just love it. I mean, I could use this all year round. So we have that. And then I'm gonna do the mint and then the pink, because I didn't use mint anywhere in this, and so bring it in like that. I'm gonna look at this because I feel like I might bring up some of my glitter picks up at the top, but I'm not sure yet. I might keep it the way I kind of like it like that, but let me see how I feel. Right? Sometimes you gotta let it sit until the next morning. It's kind of like when you're cooking a really good, you know, like a crock pot meal. It's like the longer that it's in the crock pot, the better that it tastes. I mean, you know, I don't want to leave it on my table forever. My customer's going to want it. But I'm just saying, like, if I wait until the morning and look at it, I might see something different. Right? Alright, so, oh wait, what did I do here? Oh, I didn't twist. What am I doing? Less. Alright. Alright, last one is the pink. Same, we're going to do long tails, 2 loops. Sorry, I know you can't see. I don't have any more table left, sorry. Long tails, 2 loops. And I mean, I want big loops, big bows. I like big bows and I cannot lie. All right. Long tails, especially on these thin ones, because you know I'm going to want to curl them. All right, so let me pick up this ribbon because that's going to drive me crazy that it's on the floor, even though I know that I dropped it there, but I did it because it's easier. Oh, that one took off. It's okay. All right. Oh, dang it, that burned. All right. Now, let's see. Let me think. Ooh, I'm going to use this so that I can easily staple this, but I'm going to cover the center of this. I had a strip of gold ribbon. There it is. Watch this. All right, I'm going to use a tinsel tie. So I had this little strip of gold ribbon left over from a project. Like it was just the very end of the roll, right? So I'm going to take that and I'm going to use that to cover my mechanics here. And I'm just going to glue it. Okay, but I'm going to leave these out because I'm going to staple them. I'm going to staple this bow onto that. Right? So I'm just making a little camouflage for my ribbon here. There we go. So I just hot glued that on the back. So now we have a little center, right? So I don't have to worry about, because normally I would be sticking all kinds of like things like greenery and picks and stuff, but where I'm going to put this bow, that's not going to really work. So let me think about this. I might want playing with the position real quick, kind of where I want it. Okay, all right. I think that's where I want it. Okay, let me get my staple gun back out. All right, hold on. Let's close up some hazards. I'm adding a hazard, so let's close up a hazard. All right, let's get this out of the way, and I keep burning myself on you. So, all right. Okay. All right. Bow. So what I have is the twist ties are back here, right? So what I've got, that's why I was making sure they're really tight, like they're twisted as tight as I can get them. And they're together. Move this over. And we're gonna go like right up. Right up, hold on. Let me go behind this. All right, so let me get it where I want it. Like that, and then push here. All right, ready? Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Ah, son of a biscuit. All right, let's try it again. Oh, wait, hold up. Nope, nope. I'm not trying anything. Hold on. I'll just put my tie through it. There we go. We're good. I don't want it. All right. Not bad. I'm going to put a shot of glue behind it, like, just to make sure the staple and stuff, but, like, what? I'm going to put another one in there. Just because it's fun. Oh, I'm just teasing. It's not that it's fun. Hold on. Oh, I turned it off. I'm trying to help myself. I'll try and help myself. There. Okay. All right. So I do want to see the bows, like the loops. So let's play with those a little bit. All right. All right, I'm going to reverse curl the velvet. I'm going to have to play with this. I'm always so used to having stuff nestled inside my bow that I need to get used to. I don't know how I like this. I don't know. I'm going to get used to it and see if I like it here. If I don't like it here, I might take that out and I might put it underneath. But for now, like, I'm not hating it. So let me finish up the ribbons. I'll tie them. And then we'll take Angel's advice and put a little bit of those pearls in there, right? And then I'll let it sit tonight. See what I think. I'll take some pictures of this tomorrow. Right? And see what I want to do. Okay. come and look in comments in just 1 second. Sorry, I know I've been up here kind of wrestling. All right, and so with this mohair, I just always kind of curl it under, because when you curl it under, then the ends give it that, like, you can see the little danglies. All right, and then y'all know my little curling move. I use the mesh tube rolls. So let's just give it a nice little beachy wave. I'm definitely going to do something with the bow. I'm not loving this right here. So whether I'm going to think about that. I'm going to think about it. I want it in this vicinity. So it's going to be in this vicinity, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it there where we got it. So we'll see. So there we go. And then let's cut these. Let's see. It's got a really nice shine on the back, and it's like gemmed. So I don't want to dovetail it because it's like that Dupion, and it'll end up kind of like, you know, it gets like that Dupion will look like it's, well, look, see, it's already looking like it's a little bit shredded. So it's just best with that to fold it. So I'm going to reverse curl it because it's got a nice sheen on the back. That's pretty. And then sometimes with like long ribbons like this, the 4 inches, I kind of do the little pleats in it to make it look like it has ripples. I like how that looks, especially if it has texture like those gems. And see, these diamonds, they match the diamond that we have in there. So there we go. All right, so this is the one thing I'm not sure. And then I might bring up some of the glitter into the pampas. But other than that, I'm loving it. So we've been on here for 2 hours. So I'm gonna let you go. But tomorrow, you know, I'm going to post the final, the beads. So I do agree with Angel that this would be pretty. So let's just... drape them through something like that. We'll see. Something like that. But I love it. There you go. Drop the pearls down over the center of the, oh, like that. Where did you get the Nutcracker? Hobby Lobby. And it was the only one I saw in there like him. They had another one that was like the pink shimmer that looks, honestly, a lot of like this pink shimmer. But this one, I wanted him because of the feather. It reminded me so much of like a boho. So, you think it should just go down like this then? And then you see him kind of dangling down like that. Like that. I gotta work on that bow. Thank you. You should get some spray glitter for the plumage and lightly coat it. For like these? Like that? Not boho, pampas, for the pampas plumes. It's not a bad idea. Like a goldish glitter. Ooh, that sounds nicely. Might do that. Good idea. Good idea. Thank you. All right. Well, this is what we got, friends. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Thanks for hanging out with me. Like I said, our Boho Fridays, our Boho BadA, we're gonna do 2 more sessions, okay? And then we're gonna turn it into another Friday feature. So I have a home decor style in mind, but if you have something in mind that you would prefer to see, let me know. I'd be interested to see, or you know, to work on what you love, right? So let me know, but I hope you've been enjoying this. So thanks so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, Jeanette. Thank you. All right, friends, have a good one on this Friday night. I'll be seeing you soon.